Welcome to Why You Like This, a comedy podcast trying to make sense of a world with senseless people, featuring Carla Oakerson, Reda, and Tim Saliani. Don't forget to check out all the new music from our featured band Utmost on Spotify and Bandcamp. Head on over to our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok pages for more content. Shows can also be listened to on Spotify and iTunes at any time. So spread the insanity and enjoy the show.
Why are you like this? 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 What the hell is wrong with you guys? Why are you like this?
I said, why don't you get back? Make it all be so simple. Go find a new place to roll. Just wanna tell you something, I gotta let you go. I can't get a break. Just wanna tell you something, I can't get a break. I don't want to stay. I'll make you wanna just go.
Welcome to Why You Like This, a comedy podcast trying to make sense of a world with senseless people, featuring Carla Oakerson, Reda, and Tim Saliani. Don't forget to check out all the new music from our featured band Utmost on Spotify and Bandcamp. Head on over to our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok pages for more content. Shows can also be listened to on Spotify and iTunes at any time. So spread the insanity and enjoy the show.
I wanna get back down. I wanna get back to robbing the concerts. I wanna get back to the concerts. I wanna get back to the concerts. I wanna get it back. I wanna get right back. With the
Why are you like this? 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 Why are you
like this?
What the hell is wrong with you guys? Why are you like this?
I said, why don't you get back?
All right, we're on.
We've been on. What are you talking
I'm
about? We've been on.
I'm just doing this. I can't figure it out.
Oh, we're
just gonna
recording.
be on.
So we're recording
We're
while
recording
we're
on this
live.
now.
We're live
It's
there.
fine.
We're
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Everything we said before can't really help against
Yeah, so when we're on stage
Yep.
accepting our award for greatest podcast on Wednesdays between 8:45 and 9:15, I think we'll be don't
If we post some of those like first rep pictures of Tim, like the one with the green hats and stuff,
Oh yeah, like
an
the
AVN.
one where he like
Yeah,
was
the
trying out for the
lumberjack one?
for the brawny paper
Yeah,
towel
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Isn't he like in a tank top or something? So we could probably
Yeah.
get an AVN.
Well, that was a nice
podcast
shit
award.
show of an opening too.
Woo! Let's hear it for Timmy, our IT guy.
Fucking Christ.
Timmy. Wow.
He looked so angry today.
Tim, how's your day going, buddy?
I got needles in my neck this morning, so that was fun. And then this shit. It's been great.
So what was better, the needles in your neck or this?
I would take needles in my fucking eyeballs right now. Just
All
compared
right.
to
Damn,
this.
son.
Listen, if anybody's in the area and they want to come down and put needles in Tim's eyeballs,
Or if you want to figure out some internet for us, if you're in the area, and you can, I don't know, fly a kite and get it hit by lightning, and then we'll get some internet.
If you work
I'm
for
down that too.
Verizon and you want to come down, I'm just gonna kick you right in the balls. All
Maybe
right.
Wow.
don't come here if you work for Verizon. Maybe don't come here.
so if you're a woman who works for Verizon, it's probably a safer bet to come down and fix it.
No, Tim will kick her right in the.
I will boot.
In the
boot her
vajayjay?
right in the
Right
baby
in the
toaster.
vajayjay.
He'll boot her in the snoot.
Ooh.
Right
and
in the
then
baby
that-
toaster.
Wow. Well, I don't know. So we're live on Facebook right now.
We're live
So
on
while
Facebook
we're
doing this, so
recording,
that's fun.
I mean, look at the high tech.
I
This
know.
is high tech.
I know. You know what's really high tech about the shot that I have right now? There is like a spackle bucket in the fucking shot.
Okay,
Well,
guys.
let's have some fun anyway,
Well,
just
let's
because
start
it's
with
a shit show.
the first things first. Eagles lost the Super Bowl.
Boo.
What
I
a
feel
bummer.
So bad
I
for
know,
you
what a
right
bummer.
now.
So I
know.
wore my Eagles jersey into the city.
Did you
and
go
then-
in like this? Fly?
I did.
Eagles fly,
I was ready. I was so
fly.
excited.
And?
I had my Super Bowl empanadas, and then they lost, and I had to zip up my coat and do the walk of shame back to my car.
Oh man!
And it was so perfect because like I walked out of the grizzly pear, it just started raining, and I was just sad, like zipped up. Aww.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I thought the Eagles were gonna whoop them. I really did.
I did
I
too.
thought
I
they were
had
gonna
faith.
whoop them.
Whoop them.
Whoop them
We
good.
had a broken ankled quarterback, and we still lost.
Yeah. Well, but what was? It's one of the few games where the game, and it might have been one of the best Super Bowls ever, right? I'm not saying it was better than Cincinnati 49ers or anything. Maybe it's one of the top. Would you put it at top 3 or 4 games, Tim?
It was a great game.
Okay.
was a fantastic game.
But completely overshadowed by the halftime show. How freaking crazy
Yeah,
is that?
What's everyone's beef with the
I-
halftime show?
I don't know. I thought she was great.
I thought she was great too.
I thought
People
she
are
was
beefing
great.
about it. People are, I don't know, somehow upset because she's pregnant.
No,
I'm not sure why they
So
would-
here's the take of every Caucasian man over 50. You ready?
Uh-huh.
What is that? I wanted to listen to music, and instead a Lamaze class broke out. Right? That's what everybody was like. They were complaining.
Why is everyone?
It was boring.
It was boring.
It was-
Well,
It was
but
boring.
I thought
I have no problem with Rihanna's
You're
music.
expecting like a titty flash?
No, well, I mean
Oh.
that would have been nice.
But didn't you? I thought it was cool for a change instead of having like a clown car of musicians pop out like at every time.
Oh,
Like
last year's was pretty fucking good though.
no, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't think it was terrible. Like, people made it sound like Rihanna was like she was William Hung. Like, she can sing. I mean, she has hits.
It's like 14 years of hits.
Yeah.
She's great. The music's
Yeah,
great.
in
Had
12
nothing to do
And
with
years.
because she was pregnant, what did that have to do with her songs? Like, did they want her coming out
people
of a
just want
cake
to
or something?
bitch.
I thought it was.
I mean,
I thought it was great that she
Nah, it
was
was
pregnant.
boring.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
It was boring.
Is it Nick? Was
Why
it true?
boring?
Nah, it was
I
just-
liked
Was it Nick Cannon's? Is that,
I don't think so.
No.
It did look like Squid Games.
Squid Games.
It did look like the Donkey Kong elevator board.
All right.
All
right.
I just there wasn't it was lackluster. There was nothing to it. Last year's I thought was great.
But the music and her, like,
She's
was
fantastic.
great. Okay, so
you can't
that's
say
all.
look, she's great. She's absolutely great.
She
You
did a
can't
great
say
job.
she's.
She has a great voice.
Yeah.
I mean, she was like suspended in the air and she's
Yeah,
pregnant. There's
yeah.
all these little.
I'm not blaming her. I'm
If you
blaming
didn't like
whoever
the
produced
look
it.
of it. If you don't like the look of it, then that's fine. But I don't think it was her.
It's not her
vision.
doing.
No. I think.
You know-
I also think, though, in fairness, because everything is so, everything is 50-50 on everything, right? So I said if they brought George and John back from the dead and had the Beatles perform,
It'd be awkward.
1 out of 2 people would go, "You believe the fucking suits they had on?" Like, they wouldn't even, like, that's how bad it is. They would be complaining that the
They're
Beatles were
complaining.
resurrected and performing, and that's what
That would
people
be
would
super
complain about.
awkward.
Right?
I-
Yeah.
One guy's got a hole in his chest. The other one's got a giant head.
I don't think I've ever heard, seen a, I don't know, I don't even know how to phrase this. I don't think there's ever been a halftime performance where a bunch of people weren't mad about it.
Well, I don't know. I thought Prince's halftime show,
Was
people
amazing.
raved
I
over.
loved him.
Right?
I
I thought
loved him.
Bruno Mars was fantastic. I thought that was a great halftime
I think
show.
people said that I think if I remember correctly, that he hadn't achieved what he had needed to achieve to be a halftime show.
All right. Well, you know
It
what?
is what
I'm
it
still
is.
lobbying until I'm dead that I still think the best halftime show never performed yet would be Weird Al.
Interesting. Why?
And
I mean, he definitely has the catalog.
because he's got the songs and he could bring in people that as these
As
guests.
the guests to sing.
It
on
would
the
be
songs that they
amazing,
carried.
and it's
Yeah.
Weird Al. Nobody dislikes Weird Al.
Believe me, it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be Weird Al, and then a bunch of people are gonna really fucking Weird Al. That's what they did in fucking Weird Al.
Yeah.
Why
But
would anyone do
Tim,
that?
your friends, right, are probably like, it would be a
friends with
great
Weird Al?
halftime show, Slipknot, right? But meanwhile,
Nobody that I'm
80% of
friends
the
with-
country would kill themselves if Slipknot performed it.
Nobody that I'm friends with really listens to the music I listen to. It's only me. I'm just.
Tim's too cool.
No, I'm just.
You think it's a
antisocial
pose, though?
animal.
You think, like, when he leaves on the way home, he's listening to the Carpenters in his car?
I do actually.
See,
yes.
I had to see it.
Yes.
Just like
Yes.
me.
And, look, man,
want to be-
Burt Bacharach just died. I've been blasting his shit. You know.
Are you a closeted
do birds
Captain and Tennille guy?
suddenly appear? What?
Are you a closeted Captain and Tennille fella?
I mean, Tennille was kind of, she can get it. She can get it.
Right. I like the way you went right past the Captain.
Wow.
Right to Tony.
Right to Tony.
Nice.
I think I have a sneaking suspicion that Tim just gets in the car and he like just pops in like Spice World and he's like, "Tell me what you want."
I did. I actually. Yep. I went to see the Spice World movie when it was in the mid theaters.
Really?
You know.
So windows open, gets to a red light, instantly changes it to.
It's
And
100%.
then flips it back.
Fuck your
when he's on the
mother.
highway,
Fuck
right?
your sister. Fuck your
Then
family.
he closes the window. And
Close the window back up, and it's like, if you want to be
to become one. Fuck you.
We found out. We know. That's it.
That's
What
the secret.
Spice Girl are you, Tim?
I mean, today today's
he's
kind of
fucking angry Spice.
scary.
Are you a
Scary
scary
Spice
Spice
Day, yeah.
But just generally,
Yeah.
what Spice Girl do you?
I want to slam everybody's body down and wind it all around.
So
Sing us like,
is that
right
like
off a fucking
ginger?
cliff.
Is that like a ginger spice? Are you like a posh
Ginger
spice?
spice.
Is hemlock a spice?
It's
hemlock spice.
Straight salt. Straight salty today.
He's salty
Salty
spice.
spice.
Wow. Poor Tim.
I fucking hate life.
Folks, when your day starts out with an egg McMuffin and needles in your neck.
That's true.
That's a
You had an
bad
egg
day.
McMuffin?
That's true. No, actually, I went to Maureen's Kitchen. It was nice.
All right. And now let's get back to these needles in your neck.
Yeah.
When you say that, I picture bolts. You're like Frank and Tim.
Yes.
That's what
I
picture in my
picture
head.
voodoo, like there's a girl walking around somewhere with a doll of Tim with
Oh,
needles in the
100%.
neck.
I
That's
hope.
literally
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
going on with his back.
That's right,
is
right.
Some
Do me a favor, if you're out there, grab a pair of scissors down the road, not across the street.
And listen, whoever has my voodoo doll, I'm sure one of you does. Here's what I need you to do: just go in and like just take some of the stuffing out of the middle, just a little bit.
Just take the
Just a little.
stuffing out of the
I
middle.
just and a little.
Do
like,
the
just, you know,
scarecrow, but don't put it back in.
Yeah,
Right,
just take a little out of the
yeah.
middle, you know, push a little
Yeah.
up and push a little back, but out of the middle, I need it to be out. Just give me a little voodoo waist.
If
And
you lost-
if you have one for me, could you get a crayon and just color the hair?
I was talking to
just
Carla
a
about this
little
today. She lost 25 pounds. She looks
I lost
fantastic.
25 pounds since May. How exciting is
bit.
that?
Woo!
She looks great.
Nice.
She does. You look good.
Thank you.
You look
Wow.
Thank you. I got this treadmill. Actually, I shouldn't even say that. My mom got me a treadmill.
good. Your mom got you a
My mom-
tread. There's more subtle
she's
ways for you to
subtle.
say. Yeah.
She evidently I came home one day and there was a padlock on my refrigerator and a treadmill in my living room.
My mom-
What do you
Hey,
think
Tubby,
that's like?
it's got
Yeah.
5 speeds.
My mom has never had a weight problem. My mom's never been heavy.
No,
She's very
she's-
good.
I don't like her already.
My mom's like a Colombian hottie, and she
Mom's cute.
really is
Pixar, I
like,
don't believe it.
yeah. I'll show you.
She's
But
hot.
She'll be like,
She in that chat
she'll
room?
like she'll throw a napkin in my plate when we're eating. Like we're at a
Oh,
restaurant.
like
She's
you're
like,
done?
she's done.
Yeah.
And
Oh shit.
I like have my fork right here. I'm like, I am.
Yeah, Carla, put the bone. Don't
Yeah.
throw on the bone
Or
in the
she'll just take
restaurant.
the plate away if we're in the house. She's just like
Wow.
clearing the table. I'm still eating. She just takes it and runs. Again, I'm still sitting there with the fork. I'm like,
Wow.
what just happened? She's like, you're done.
Yeah, well,
You're done.
she cares about you. That's a good thing. She cares.
So I think most of the weight I've lost because my mom was here for a month over the summer, and then she's been here again for a month. So she's like, you're not eating that. Don't eat that. Don't touch that. You're not having that. Don't eat that.
Well, you know.
I'm just in the grocery store. I'm like, oh, I'm going to grab some chips. She's like, don't. Put the chips back. Get a cucumber.
We've been on a diet for 4 weeks.
Isn't it so miserable?
4 weeks. You know what? I'm kind of used to it now. What kills me is I love sports, so I watch like West Coast hockey games and all that stuff. So I'm up late and like not eating while I'm watching those games is the toughest part. Whatever I eat for a meal doesn't really bug me. It's not eating after a certain time where I'm not munching during a game. That's a killer.
I've developed the most unsatisfying relationship with fat-free cheese.
Ooh. What's the point?
Yeah, seriously.
I don't.
Isn't that called
It's
styrofoam?
styrofoam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm the same thing. Like I like to watch. You know, so I'm just like I'm like chewing on this like rubbery, fat-free cheese, and I'm like, I'm just trying to like
But
convince
look
myself.
look at our buddy Jeff Bosey. He used to eat like 11 teen cheese sticks a night,
And, yeah, he
and
was
he
like
lost 60 pounds.
because he was like on a fully cheese.
Bosey looks look. It's either an incurable STD
I mean-
or he's on a diet.
He
But
definitely has that, like, what's that?
I think it's a combination.
yeah, it could be a combination.
antibiotic resistant, what was it, syphilis that's going around?
Does he have it? Simplex 20?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Yeah.
that explains his comedy.
Wow. That was hurtful.
on the one hand, he's looking fit and thin. On the other hand, you brought up his comedy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Syphilitic comedy.
Okay.
Syphilitic comedy.
It's a new genre.
Some people are into alternative comedy. Some people like political comedy. Some people like syphilitic
Jeff,
comedy.
would you consider yourself an observational comic? No. I'm a
Syphilitic.
syphilitic.
That's right.
Nice.
I gotta get like
It's
a
20
fancy-
minutes of ow. Ow. Ow.
Yeah.
I gotta get a fancy cup. You guys have you're one of the
I just
The
got.
water bottle
I just got a
barrel? Is that
Yeti.
a-
That's a fire extinguisher of some sort.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Wow. What's
Is
in
that-
that exactly? Don't say water because I'm not full.
Arsenic.
All right. Cool.
an old lace.
Wow.
Mm.
That's like a $90 thermos, right?
It is a
there.
$90 thermos.
That's
Yeah.
Is that the one? You're one of the what were they called?
A Visco girls?
You're a Visco
Yeah,
girl.
I am.
You're
I
bringing
am.
it back. I
You
know.
know-
I think they're out of style now, though.
Tim,
Are they?
Tim,
Yeah.
you know your
I'm always
thermos
behind
is
that.
too good when you go outside and you go, holy shit, they smashed my car window in. Is anything missing?
The
my
thermos.
Just my thermos.
Are you guys like those people that have like the $300 Yeti coolers?
No.
Are you those people?
I don't have a Yeti cooler now.
No, but they are amazing.
They are great.
What's different about them than like a
They
regular
just
old
keep
igloo?
shit cold all
So did
weekend.
my igloo, and my igloo was like $20.
Let's say you want to
And
hide a
it's
body,
pink.
right? Let's say you
Uh-huh.
want to hide a body.
Okay, you put it in a
stay-
Yeti cooler.
You like if you don't have the time. Let's say you're busy, but you want to hide a body.
Yeah, I mean,
You
sure.
if you put it in a regular cooler,
hasn't
it would
been in
start
that
to
situation?
smell,
Uh-huh.
right? You could bury a body in a Yeti cooler and probably go, I can't get to the mountains this weekend, or I can't go bury this thing, so I'm going to keep it in the.
And it's
Yeti
gonna
cooler.
stay cool in
It's
there.
gonna
How
stay
long?
fresh
How long
for.
would you say
Tim,
a
how long
body
do you think a
stays
body
fresh
would
in
stay
there?
good in a Yeti cooler?
At a Yeti cooler?
Probably a month.
I mean, I would
A
say
month.
at least 30
It's gonna
days.
stay
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like
No,
you
dude,
could
like
put that. You could put that body on ice for.
Yeah,
good
you're not
most
going
of
to
the
smell
year.
anything.
Right.
No, but it's not gonna stay fresh. Like it's just not gonna.
It's
It won't
infinitely
smell.
better than Casey Anthony's car trunk.
Well, I mean, that just wasn't a good idea. She's not the smartest woman. She's just a
Yeah,
murderous
but if she
woman.
had a Yeti cooler, she probably would have.
So you're
If she
saying
had a Yeti cooler,
You're
I
saying
mean, you know.
a Yeti cooler will outsmart a cadaver dog? Is that what you guys are telling me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. You put enough ice in it? Sure.
And in case you're one of those people who does crazy stuff like just wants to keep beer cold, then
Yeti, if you're out there,
yeah.
we're looking for advertisers.
Yeah.
Tech's not that great, but fucking
Yeah.
5-minute plug on burying bodies.
I gotta
That's right.
tell you,
That's right.
Rich had nothing but wonderful things to say about Yeti, and I just found out that I can fix my Yeti cup. I was about to throw it in the garbage.
That's right. You,
Why?
You go on
Because-
Yeti, they got all the parts are available.
Yeah.
At some point, the slidey thing
You just,
fell off
get
my
the
cup,
but you
and I
can even
can't
get the
find it. I don't know
whole
what happened
you
to
can
it.
get the whole lid and it's still cheap.
It's a whole lid?
It's
Yeah.
Just fucking go to Dick's and pick one up. It's
It's
easy
a new
enough.
cup. That's what I'm saying. But
no, you can just get the lid if you
well, that's
want the
what
lid.
I didn't know. They only
You
sold
know they
lids.
charge they have premium pricing now for certain colors.
Get out of here! Like
Like
what?
color? Black?
If you, my buddy just got like a I think a yellow one, and it's like $5 extra because of certain colors are more. If you buy like a cool color Yeti.
That's fucking
Mine's
ridiculous.
like turquoise blue. Is that like a
Oh,
premium
you're already
color?
cool, so you
I'm
just
already
get
cool.
the lid. Yeah.
I'm
Turquoise
too cool for
blue.
school, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute.
You're
It's
cool
cute.
already. So anyway, this all started because of the halftime show. But anyway, so did you have a problem? You liked it. You liked it.
I liked
It was
it.
alright.
Okay.
It was boring, but it was alright.
All right.
You know.
I mean, there was a freaking 6-month pregnant woman dangling in the air.
Is she
performing
6
in
months
midair.
pregnant? Have we confirmed the time frame on
No,
this?
I just think she looks like like she might be 6 months.
I would say
pregnant.
4 to 5.
Four?
Yeah, like she was popping a little.
That's what I was saying, but she also
Yeah.
just had like her other baby's not that.
Yeah, you want
He
to go
must be a
Irish
year
twins?
old.
It's,
He must be a year old.
At least.
I mean, she's a billionaire. She can have babies all day,
Just keep
all
popping
night.
them
She just
out.
keep popping them out. She'll be all right.
If her water broke during the halftime show, that would have been what? Better
Amazing.
rating or?
Amazing.
that would have been the better show. Yeah.
She would have just given birth during halftime.
The water just spills
That
out on
is-
that platform and
that-
just drips down on everybody.
Well, all right.
and then
so
there's just a
there's
bunch of babies come out.
NFL, call me. I have an idea next year.
That's right. Yeah, they're going to start screening people based on their their cycle for next year.
How old's Mama June? She could pop out another one, right?
Mama June. She's like 152 years old.
Is
and
she?
a crackhead.
And a crackhead? Well,
Well-
they can pump out kids.
Well, Honey Boo Boo's like 30 now.
That kid's 30 now?
I think so.
Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo.
20-fucking-year-old reference. That's what I know.
Yeah. That's why our ratings are soaring.
Well, yeah, it's the tech and
It's
yeah.
only the second show, and already we've gone down the Honey Boo Boo route.
Yeah. So, all right. So you didn't like the game because the Eagles lost. The halftime show we agree was good. The important part, commercials. Did you have a favorite?
So the Tubi commercial was my favorite just because it pissed everybody off.
Okay,
Did you
so
hear
I-
about the guy and the girl that had the big brawl?
Yeah, that
No.
guy like punched the
The
wall.
guy
And they broke up.
he started cursing her out because he thought she
She changed the
changed
channel.
the channel, and she was like, "It's a commercial."
Philly guy?
And he called her every name in the book and went
Philly guy?
nuts. And I don't even know if he was a Philly guy,
I
but he was a
mean-
nut job.
I mean, I have lived that.
I'm sure.
I've dated that person so many times.
You don't become a Philly fan without living that.
Yeah,
That
I've
is
lived
true.
That. I've
That is
lived
true.
that.
You just call that.
Yes,
we call
right.
that Sunday.
You earned,
Yeah.
you earned those black
Yeah,
eyes.
right.
Yeah. So
No,
you-
I never got, but just like that weird thing, that weird like wall punchy guy. I've dated that person several times.
really?
Yeah, and
Would you keep a bucket of?
Your ex a
spackle
wall
in the-
puncher?
Huh?
Your
Yes.
ex?
You
Yeah.
keep a bucket of spackle somewhere?
Yeah,
Like,
I've just dated a couple of wall punchy people, and it never scares me. It just always confuses me because I'm like, you just punch the hole.
Make
in
it
the
more
wall,
work
like,
for yourself and hurt yourself.
Like, why are you doing that? Like, all right, well now there's a fucking hole in the wall.
I'd rather
I don't
go
know
out-
how to do shit. You don't know how to do shit. Now we're just gonna live with a hole in the wall.
What did you do? Were you one of the? Did you patch or did you just hang a picture?
I think ultimately they got patched, but it was like a while.
Well,
Like,
we
it was,
know
like,
that he
years
didn't
later,
patch
yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cannot see Jay patching
Yeah.
fucking.
It's just a weird thing. It's just a weird thing to want. Like, doesn't that hurt you people?
If you hit a stud.
If you miss a beam, it's sheetrock.
Yeah,
It's not that
right, it's
bad.
not bad.
It doesn't hurt. It still hurts.
Not really. If you
No.
hit a
No.
beam, you're not
If
putting
you
so much
hit
a
a
hole as a
stud,
dent.
yeah, you're
And then you got a
breaking
knuckle
up.
issue. Yeah, then you.
But in regular sheetrock is not.
Nah,
It
you
doesn't
got-
hurt at all.
I
I mean, yeah, it's not,
a.
you know.
It's not a. It's like getting a needle in your neck. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
You know what they say, right? Needle in someone else's neck is not bad. In my neck, that is a problem.
I just didn't ever see the point. I could just go down and buy a fucking Yeti cooler and kill somebody and
but, like,
put them on
years
ice
ago,
cream
Tim
for a
punches the
month
wall and hangs a macaroni Elvis picture over it.
Cracks another one. That's right.
Yeah.
It's just the
Oh,
gate.
look, Jesus playing basketball.
It's just the
Put that
gates
on.
of Graceland.
That's how you know something just happened in the house. Like Tim's hanging a macrame something, and he's like, just like me. They want to be.
Fantastic.
But commercial wise, there was nothing.
How about the Breaking Bad one, though?
So
With the corn
yeah,
pop
so
chip something?
Yeah.
That one was, it was okay.
so that was fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, it's not like those guys aren't together in everything. They sell fucking liquor on the weekends. For
Right.
Christ's sake, so.
Serena Williams was in a bunch of shit, right? Like, she was in I felt like she was in like 3 different commercials.
She got to do something. She's not playing tennis anymore.
Do you think she really needs she has to do something?
He's like, oops, oops,
Oh, hey, oh.
I tried to share it and I won't shut up. Oh my god, is this what it's like hanging out with me? I just won't shut up?
Yes.
Why?
Can you not do that so we don't have to hear the fucking feedback?
I'm sorry. I was trying to share
Turn
this
down
shit.
your volume.
What
I
about
did.
What about the commercial for the one that confused? Like I think it was Coors Light and the other beer, and then at the end they sneak in a Blue Moon, and it was actually a Blue Moon commercial. Did you see that one?
No.
Where the two beers were fighting, and they would, and all of a sudden it goes, and they put a Blue Moon.
But I do like
I'm
Blue Moon. I'm
Do
happy
you?
you did that. Yeah.
Yeah, with the little orange slice.
Yeah.
By the way, Mike and Mark are both watching right now on live, and I'm just here to tell you, Levittown sucks. So, Mark, if you're out there, you're supposed to be the mayor of this fucking shithole.
Yeah, he is the mayor of this town,
Do
isn't
something
he?
about it. There's no fucking internet in Levittown.
Is he the unofficial mayor of Levittown?
He complains a lot about Levittown.
Yeah, which means he's probably the mayor.
Yeah.
I would think he was the mayor. I thought he
Yeah.
was.
Is there a mayor in Levittown?
There is, Mark
Sure.
Hirschman.
Sure.
Oh, I mean like an official one. Does he live in like a mayoral
Mark David
castle?
Hirschman.
Yeah.
Oh, you think he gets a castle?
Yeah, mayoral
It's a
castle.
Levitt house. It's
11
Levittown. You get a Levitt house.
Does he live in a mayoral Levitt house?
Mayoral Levitt
he
house.
has internet. Yeah, that's the only
Yes,
house.
He's the only person
Right.
that has
It's like
internet.
it's got
In fact,
a glow around.
I'm packing
it.
the
It's
studio up and taking it
like,
over there.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, ratings will soar. This will be epic. probably this will be the one, Tim, that gets us to the big time.
Yep.
This is going to get us
I
into
agree.
double-digit listeners. I
Hey,
think
look,
together.
yeah,
We're going to have
yeah,
11
100%.
listeners.
Hey, look,
100%.
we're now on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play. I'm gonna
All that
I'm gonna
shit.
put us on Stitcher. We're gonna go on
iHeartRadio? Can we get on
iHeartRadio. Yes, we're gonna do that too.
Fancy.
We're gonna do all that
We're,
shit.
we're going to be on 11 different things.
And nobody's
and
gonna be able to hear us.
nothing at all.
Right.
Hey, guys, if any of our, 4 fans, if anyone can think of a graphic for us, I would really love to have, a little mug merch. Maybe we put it on a Yeti. And then we all have our little Yeti mugs.
I mean, even my old show had a bobblehead.
I know, or a zip-up hoodie. Maybe. Oh, we should get 3 bobbleheads of ourselves just bobbling.
Well, with Tim's neck, his head won't even bobble.
We'll get little bolts.
Tim will be stiff.
We'll put bolts
Tim's
in.
bobblehead will just be like his body. Going
Yeah,
like
and then
this.
there'll be bolts in the neck.
Right.
We'll paint
Our
the whole
heads will
thing
be
green,
doing. Our
and then
heads will be doing this, and Tim will be like this, just going up and
Two
down.
fucking herniated discs. It's not fun.
You know, man up. It's a herniated disc.
Yeah, it's right on the nerve. I actually have partial paralysis on my left side because of it. It sucks.
How far down does that go?
It goes all the way to the hand, to the fingers.
So I got little the ring finger
Yeah.
and the pinky, little
Yeah, it's so I pushing on thing I can't bench.
Do you
because
get that Rice Krispie noise like when you just
Yeah,
move your neck?
yep, yep.
All day
What the
long.
fuck is happening?
Oh
to
yeah,
you
all
two?
day long. Well, I got a lot of years on him, so he's got catching up to do. I mean,
Tim's aging like an avocado.
But I mean,
yeah, I mean, like the one, like the block when it
played
starts getting
football for
brown.
most of my life. Brutal. But
Wow.
yeah, it's not good. So yeah, needle in the neck. That's how I started my day.
And then what's the next step?
The next step is I hopefully ignore it and go back to lifting like I was lifting,
Well, that
and
sounds
then
dumb.
and then have to get another needle in a couple of months.
Why don't you, I don't know, do something proactive to repair whatever
Well,
is damaged?
well, here's
Have
the
you
thing.
considered that?
Because it'd take far too long to do. I'm not looking for plates, rods, and screws in my spine at this point. I'll just
You could be
deal.
RoboCop.
Ooh, Robo-Tim.
I'll just deal. Robo-Tim.
Robo-Tim.
Yeah.
Now, would RoboTim have
More like
iTunes
SSD
skills?
Tim, but fair.
Could RoboTim get us
Oh,
Wi-Fi?
could Robo-Tim just plug in here and then we just have Wi-Fi?
Yeah, you could be
Oh my
basically
God.
you could be your own server.
He'll be a podcast network. He'll just
A
be the
mobile
network.
podcast, wherever you are is a podcast.
Pretty much.
That would be fantastic.
Wherever I am is a fucking podcast.
So anyway, so if you're watching, or maybe you're going to watch at a later date or whatever, we want your opinion. Should Tim become RoboTim? Because I feel
Absolutely.
RoboTim totally beats the shit out of regular Tim.
Yeah, I think just generally, why wouldn't you want to repair what's broken as opposed to then I'm just going to lift weights and just fuck it up more until
Wait,
I'm
what
paralyzed from the neck down?
What other features should RoboTim have besides his own Wi-Fi network?
God damn it.
A Yeti cooler.
A Yeti cooler.
I'll take a Yeti cooler.
His middle should be a cooler.
His glutes.
Yeah.
His
Like,
Just split up the
middle-
glutes
yeah.
and pop the beers in.
Yes,
it's just
yes.
like, it just should be a little
My
cooler.
anal cavity is sponsored by Yeti.
He just like poops out
I have a
beers.
Yeti tramp stamp on my fucking lower back.
I feel like you already do. You
I
really
feel like I feel
Completely.
RoboTim is happening. I think this is happening. That's
Robo-Tim.
it, yeah.
God damn it.
Was anybody else expecting there to be a balloon floating over the?
I just like the fact that there's a new fucking Tim every week. Last week it was Epcot Tim.
Epcot Tim.
Yeah.
God, Tim. Yeah, today's RoboTim. Wait, a balloon floating over.
The Super Bowl. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for somebody to shoot down some kind of.
Oh, you
Balloon?
imagine the
Yeah.
Goodyear? Yeah, the Goodyear blimp
The
is
Goodyear
shot
blimp is
down.
going down.
And then you see Biden go, oops.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Oops.
He just bombed 4 party cities.
Oh.
Yeah. Exactly. Just think, isn't it crazy though? We spend what $1 trillion a year on
Defense.
like on defense, and
Yeah.
and China's going to fucking party city, right? Like
Yeah.
they're like,
I don't-
Yeah.
okay,
They're like,
let it loose.
They're like, can I get a bubble guppy one? Send it out.
They're fucking onto something. Hirschman, if you're out there, if it looks like it's going to storm, grab a kite and a key. We're going to get some fucking internet in this place.
Yeah, something. I mean, if you're going to be the mayor of Levittown, I'm sorry, the unofficial mayor of
The
Levittown.
unofficial.
This is such shit. I'm so pissed about this. I was so excited. I've been fucking reading all week how to do this. I was ready to go. And then,
You sure?
Was it-
You
was-
sure some of the pages weren't stuck together? That
It was.
I
What
mean,
were you reading?
there was a,
Verizon for Dummies?
there was a Sears catalog involved.
Verizon for dummies.
I was.
Yeah. I still picture
was.
the guy from Airplane with the plug.
Plug in,
out.
plug in,
So,
plug in. Yeah,
right, that's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Did you try unplugging
Yes.
the plug?
And Tim is getting larger.
Tim, did you try unplugging the system?
I did that.
So
I
that-
Did
that's
you
called
open
bullshit.
all the windows and
I
close all the
called
windows?
New Delhi.
It doesn't
was
work.
Nothing.
The unplug thing doesn't
Not
work.
a thing.
That's bullshit.
That's why the guy with the glasses left Verizon. He's over with AT&T now.
So I had
Can you hear us now?
a great call with FiOS for my home service. I said an hour on hold, right? And then they pick up the phone and I go, hey, they're like, what's the problem? I'm like, well, my Wi-Fi sucks. And so basically they told me, which they said, well, you don't pay for Wi-Fi. You pay to have internet to your house. I go, oh, so what house doesn't use Wi-Fi once they get the internet, right?
Yeah.
So I go, well, what's the range on it? And the guy, I go, because you guys advertise it like it's 200 yards. I go, if you're sitting in an open field, I go, are there a lot of people in open fields with a modem?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I go, so 30 feet if there's sheetrock, well, love beads, a sheet, nothing. It doesn't.
If the air is thick.
Yeah.
Can you get an extender? Do you have to
I
get it
picked
from them?
I picked up 2 of them
From them.
The extender couldn't get the signal from the modem, and
Yeah.
I said, "This is bullshit. It's just
Yeah,
ridiculous."
it's the fucking worst.
Yeah, they're and they gouge you for the price.
They gouge you for the price.
gouge
Well,
you.
I mean, but fucking Cablevision sucks too. Altice is terrible too.
Well, I just had a
RoboTim should come up with new Wi-Fi.
I mean,
RoboTim Wi-Fi.
everything in this country just fucking sucks. Nothing works anymore. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. We have the worst fucking transit system.
My Yeti is
The
amazing.
Yeti's
Yeti's
it's probably made in Germany, isn't
Made
it?
in the USA.
Is it?
I think so. Is it made in China? Where's it made?
I don't know.
What do you got?
Not sure.
I'll look
Yeah.
it up.
No, no,
I'll
no.
look it up. I just had a great experience. I just had a hilarious experience with Verizon.
Thanks, Obama.
So
I think it's Al Gore. It's internet related.
my
That's
Verizon
true.
experience
That's
was
true.
like my router was like a disaster. Like again, same thing. Like it would just everybody would drop off Wi-Fi. It was just a mess. So I go in to like bring it in, and I'm like, I need a stronger, bit bigger, faster, whatever. The guy in there like looks up, like scans it, looks up stuff, and he's like, I'm with my mom, and he's like, which one of you has the account? And I'm like, me. He's like, has she ever had a Verizon account? And I'm like, no, why? And he's like, well, if you just return everything and put it in her name, your bill drops $100, and I can give you all new equipment for free.
Oh,
He's like,
shit.
if not, you have to bring this back. You have to pay to get a stronger router. He's like, but you have to pay probably like $100 for me to get you the router that you're gonna get for
It's
free.
ridiculous.
So we canceled everything.
Right, so a loyal customer gets fleeced.
Yeah,
and
because
a
I've
new
been with them
customer
for
gets
8
the bill.
years, and then
Yeah.
we cut everything off, scheduled the disconnection for Monday, had new Verizon coming in on Tuesday. New Verizon comes in and tells us everything's like whoever did the wiring before
It's
did a
all- it
shitty
was their
job.
style, of course,
So
right.
he's in there for like 4 hours
Right.
trying to figure out whatever old Verizon guy did.
Right.
So long story short, now I got $100 less for a much better Wi-Fi.
Same dirty channels and everything.
Same
You get
dirty
all your
channels. I
Okay.
get Skinamax.
Right. Skinamax.
Skinamax.
Tim, are you reading your
Yeah, I'm just reading comments, and Hugh Murray said he doesn't like tourists using up his bandwidth.
Oh, is he a Levittonite?
There's a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a
He's right down the road.
I don't know. I'll ask the mayor when he gets here. Yeah.
Yes.
I like Levittowners.
Is there?
Levittownies?
By the way, is there a deputy mayor of Levittown? Because I'm starting to think we need to go.
It's probably Hugh. It's got to be Hugh.
I mean, he would have to be the deputy mayor. And if
Could
he's
you imagine that ticket running?
also, he's using that bandwidth because he's the porn dude.
Really?
Yes, like the actual guy that runs the porn dude.
So
website.
if you use
what?
if it's midget porn versus regular porn, is it less
We're not
bandwidth?
allowed to say the M word.
Little person porn
Little person
versus
porn.
porn.
Little
I
person
mean,
porn.
it's a little too late for that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's little person porn.
Yeah, you were a little short on telling him.
Rude. You're rude.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
You
terrible.
stunted
They're
my
gonna
whole
come in here. They're
thing.
gonna come in here and have a little protest.
A little protest. Well, I mean, we didn't even get through. We talked about the halftime. We didn't even get through the commercials.
Yeah.
It was like
I thought the commercials were pretty boring. Like,
They
I didn't think there was a lot-
sucked.
I mean, the Tubi commercial and that was it.
What about the cousin from Boston? Come on, that dude's funny.
all right, that guy is funny.
That's a funny commercial.
That guy is funny,
You know.
but
So you
or
weren't
Ben
wowed by
Affleck works.
anything?
No,
Nothing.
the Jesus thing that was like.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Jesus has
Who's
ads now.
putting money in these baskets to pay for either pedophile defense funds or
Exactly.
commercials? Enough.
Exactly.
Keep the money.
I feel like Jesus has some money. He's got his own money.
Jesus
He
is
can fund his own.
flush with cash.
He can fund his own Super Bowl
Yeah,
commercial.
yeah, right,
Jesus is doing okay.
right.
Jesus
He's
has a little
doing
money.
all right.
He's got nice abs. He's got a little money in his pocket. Got nice hair.
I mean,
He's a
according
cat.
to
He's
Scientology,
4
he's
feet tall.
like
He's a
thief
cat.
level
He
100.
was 4'3".
He was?
He was. Yeah, they were very small.
Sure.
Yeah, they were short.
Come on,
So
the
he was like
the
pygmy?
cross was about this high.
He was Pygmy Jesus?
Back then, what was the average height of a person on the Earth? 50 inches?
Yeah.
Come on. Let me put it this way. If Disney World was open back then, none of them could get on the rides.
You don't think Jesus
They'd
could get
all be
on
working
Space
at a
Mountain?
small
The
world.
teacups.
Jesus couldn't get on Space Mountain.
The teacups.
Nope.
Who's going to tell Jesus no?
Like the
Ric Flair.
Yeah. Whoever's on the front of that line. No, they'd be too short. They couldn't get on. Like,
we need to research that one.
what about
How tall Jesus
Hershey
was?
Park?
Hershey
He'd
Park?
be a Twizzler or whatever.
He'd
what's
be
the
a
word?
Hershey's Kiss.
A
A Hershey's Kiss.
Right, so
yeah.
you need to be able to get on the good stuff, the coasters. Right.
I don't go on roller coasters.
What?
No, they're scary to me. I don't
Really?
like that. I don't like
You
that.
shouldn't go on coasters with your neck.
Yeah, because you're all fucked up.
I
I
can't
don't like,
even-
you know that little floopy feeling in your stomach when you like...
Yeah,
I hate that.
But I can go on a roller coaster and not get that. But if I went on like these teacups,
I don't do
spinning
that shit either.
teacups,
I'll
I
barf
would,
on
I would.
everyone.
Or
I
that,
do.
you know the one where you stick against the wall.
Yeah, I like that
And
one.
it's-
I like that one.
What?
Yes,
That
that
is-
one's the only one I do.
That is satanic. That
I
ride.
like that one. Pirate ship scares the shit out of
Oh,
me.
the Caribbean- that-
don't
the
like that.
Buccaneer
Yeah.
thing? The
Especially
Buccaneer?
if it goes upside down. Fuck you. Not happening. Not happening.
No.
I'm not going upside down. I'm not doing the loops like this.
What about the zipper? You didn't like the zipper?
Hell no.
What was the? Which one was the
Especially
zipper?
not-
So the zipper was like the
that cart thing where
the
you-
cart one that
Okay,
it
it
was
goes like
so
that around.
shoddily put together.
No,
Especially not the
yeah.
zipper because
That's-
they put it together in 10
The
minutes.
zipper. Every story of the zipper ended with, and they found them in the parking lot. Right, like on the hood of a Buick. Like, how many people got launched?
I don't
a
trust
few.
any of those.
No,
animal
that's-
rides.
no.
And
Yeah,
both my daughters really loved going on them, and it was just like I get the feeling in my stomach as soon as they'd buckle them in. I'm like, that's it.
And those
This is
carny
where it
people, you know, the
ends.
training
This
was
is where it
the
ends.
training and the tools they're using is
Yes.
intense, right? They're like the guys like using the thing from IKEA,
Pee in this cup. Are you currently high? You're good.
the zipper.
The zipper.
Yeah. No, I love roller coasters though. I do.
I do. I like roller coasters.
I don't. I used to.
I hate heights, but I like roller coasters.
used to go online. You know, like there were all these lines at Great Adventure.
Yeah.
So I'd stand online for an hour with all my friends. Then they'd give me all their shit.
And then you would
I'd
just
walk
stand
over,
there?
And then I'd
You were
walk
that
over,
person?
Yeah, I was
You were
that
like
person.
the Sherpa.
Yeah,
you
I was
just yeah.
holding
I'm
everyone's
gonna go
phone.
try to get this around the milk jugs.
I'm gonna go have a churro.
And then they'd come back and I'd just have like a giant like frozen lemonade. I'm like, what's going on, guys?
And they come back and they're hazel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, can we drive through the animal thing
Yeah.
at least
I went
later?
to the safari.
Is it
I'd be
okay?
like Bugs Bunny Land, like woo.
You know, actually, you know what messes me up more than any ride like that? The simulator rides. Those motion simulators.
Really?
I'm okay with those.
Nope, can't do them, man. Oh my god, I remember going on I think it was the Jetsons. It was intense, like hot, and I was like, stomach
Yeah.
is somewhere not in my body. Like I was ready to just
I
die
wanna-
when I got off that thing.
There was one I didn't like. Most of them I'm fine with, but one where you went in and it was just like a 3-person thing, and they closed it and it just felt claustrophobic. I didn't mind the rest of it. I just didn't like being in that pod. But yeah, I'm not fun at theme parks. I don't know. Fuck that.
You could have just stopped at fun.
No, I'm a lot of fun, just not at theme. Like, but then I'll nerd out. Like I'll go to Hershey Park and people are like, "Oh, we're going on the rides." I'm like, "Oh,
And
we're
what was
going to
for
the
you,
Museum
Mike?
of Chocolate."
Yeah,
and
yeah,
going
yeah.
like.
I'm gonna go hang out with Willy Wonka.
Yeah. I'm gonna go make my own chocolate bar, guys.
Yeah, it's crazy though. There are people like no ride phases them, and then there are some like me. Certain rides, I'm like, I'm in. And
I
other rides, I'm
wonder
like,
if it's just because I'd like to bring in the Oculus that I have, the VR headset. I want you to try.
No, I had a real problem with it.
Oh,
I had
yeah,
a
that's
problem.
like
I couldn't
vertigo
step off
waiting
the
to
thing.
happen. And
I couldn't
shit.
step off the thing. I knew I was like standing in a living room, and I couldn't like you go to the top of the
Yeah,
elevator.
yeah. Oh, you look.
I
yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
They were like, just step forward. I was like, fuck you! I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I lost my shit during Wii bowling. That was intense.
Oh, I have the best.
It's called Little People Bowling. Rich, okay?
That's right. It's not Wii.
So when we got the Wii, do you remember there was like a fitness thing, and it was like you'd make your own Mii,
Yeah.
right? So we made our Miis, and we'd play, and we're playing tennis, and we're doing all this stuff, and then we got like the Wii Fit, right? That had like the platform where you would like work out and do all this stuff. So we go in, and it was Isabella, Jay, and myself. We all like were doing our Miis, and then we put in Isabella's thing. Isabella's Mii grew a little bit; it got longer. And then me and Jay do our thing. We put in our Miis just got fat. They just went. They just sitting there. They just went. And then they're looking down at themselves and looking up. They were like, "Look what you did to us! Because you don't know how to eat. What's wrong with you?"
That's screw Wii.
A circle.
That's a circle. Yeah.
Our little Miis just went.
Yeah.
And They're like, oh, you bitch.
Yeah.
Cut carbs, Carla.
Family picture looks like the number 100. It's like, yeah, thanks.
Are they here? Is Mike at the back door now? Can somebody open the door? I have to pee very badly.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm going to get the door, even though we're live.
That's fine.
We're doing a live right now, and the fucking Hershey and the Keegs are disturbing
Well, people
us.
are tuning in to see Hershey and the Keegs right now, and we're on. Well, we're not on.
Can somebody
but-
open the door? I have to pee very badly. So you just copied and pasted the message. No creativity.
Yeah, that's
No
fair.
creativity.
It is. That's all right. They'll hop on, and we'll have them on at 10. They can go for an hour, and then go home. Hi, sir. He is twinkle toeing it. He definitely is Jimmy legging it down the hall.
I saw somebody peeing in the back.
We're not going to do that. We're not going to treat this establishment.
So, when you get your breakfast sandwich at the Dairy Hut next door there, just
know.
Don't inhale until you get through.
Carcinogens and Keegan piss.
That's it.
It's terrible.
So, no commercials. Halftime show was mediocre. The game was great.
Day? What about Valentine's Day?
Well, I wanted to talk about the show, the interactive show that you put together. I wanted to know how that went.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Spoiler alert: someone got engaged at the end of the show, so I don't know how we
Let's
top
see.
that. No, not me.
No,
No.
not
no.
that kind of stuff.
No.
All right.
Always a pallbearer, never the corpse.
In the room.
Yes, that was the final event.
It was a comic,
of the night.
yes.
Do we know who they were?
Yeah, it was an open mic comic and his girlfriend.
Yeah, so she must make money.
No, she. Well, I think she makes like a.
Who was
she's
it?
A baker.
She's a baker.
I think she makes like desserts and like chocolate covered strawberries. They all look great. She must have made bank on Valentine's Day.
Who was it?
Her name is Melissa Claudio.
Oh, it was
And,
Andrew
Well,
Washington.
Andrew Washington.
Congratulations.
And he's like a magician.
Alright.
Like his real job is
Yes.
being a
Oh.
magician. Yeah.
Yes.
So he like pulled a ring out of the bubble in the air. I don't know something.
Oh,
it was,
wow.
It was magical.
He's not Uncle Magic. He's Cousin
Yeah.
Magic.
Well, congratulations to Claudia and what's her first name?
Melissa
and Andrew.
Andrew.
Congratulations. That's exciting.
Right. So interesting. They're like a new-ish couple. I think they've
This
been
is the
dating
most
less
sea
than
morning
like
zoo conversation of all
6
fucking
months.
time.
I guess you know, you know.
6 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
How
Okay.
long have you been with?
6 months.
Long time?
Are you guys getting married?
No idea.
No.
6. She's the fucking magician. If she convinced them that was a good idea.
Yeah. He went to Jared.
Yes, he did.
Gino Bisconti, very funny. He killed at the end of the night. It was our last comic to go up.
Nice.
Um,
Was it couples comics?
It was comics who were some kind of a couple at some point in time. So maybe they hooked up, maybe they are exes, maybe they're married,
It
maybe
would have been
they're
great to have
long-term
one
couples.
comic up there and then 4 different people come up and go.
Which was actually originally that was my vision, was to do that, to do like 6 degrees of separation comics,
Oh.
because Long Island comedy can be pretty incestuous. Like they it's just gonna take, it just takes one antibiotic resistant strain of something and the whole fucking scene is wiped out.
one open micer that showers and next thing you know.
Yeah, it's just one person's gonna get whatever that strain of chlamydia or syphilis that's
this
antibiotic
is-
resistant,
I mean-
and they're all going down. Everyone's done.
And this is how Bosie got his set.
That's
Right, the whole
It starts with Bosie.
That's right.
It starts
That's
with Bosie and his
Patient
antibiotic
zero.
resistant. Yeah.
Bosie is the monkey from Outbreak.
Yeah. He's the outbreak monkey.
Bosie's the flight attendant from Canada. He is the guy.
But we brought in Keanu Thompson and Gino Bisconti, who are a new couple. They started dating recently. Gianu, if you will.
Gianu. Wow.
Mhm, yeah.
Whoa.
We also had Kathy Arnold and Emily Santosis.
How did that go?
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, their hookup.
Well, we all
what
saw
are
the
you asking?
hookup.
We saw the hookup here.
We saw the hookup here.
Which was, then we had like a question and answer portion, which they asked, like, where did they hook up? And we said, right here at Governors!
Where dreams.
Where
you know,
dreams come to.
It's like Make a Wish. These comedy shows. It's Make a Wish.
But it was fun. We did the dating horror stories in between comics instead of material, and the audience liked it.
Wow.
So we may do it again. I don't know how we're going to top the engagement unless we can convince them to wait a year to get married and then get married on our show right here at Governors.
I mean, I'm ordained.
I'm ordained too. I'm ordained. We can do it.
I'm not ordained. But hey, I'll give it a whirl.
You're spiritual.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It
We
won't
could do
count.
a relay event. Like we'll start it. We could have them get married in between comics. so we'll start it.
Oh,
right.
yeah,
then we'll continue it, and then we keep going.
Think about it for a minute. But when I bring up our next comic, who's going to do a tight 8.
Yeah. Do you take this man? Don't answer.
Don't.
First, we're going to bring up
Think
Tim
about it.
Saliani to do a little comedy.
That's
We'll
right.
go back. All right, I'm ready for your answer now.
That's my time. What say you? I do. All right.
Good God.
Yeah.
Is anybody in this audience opposed this wedding? Speak now or forever hold your peace. But first, hold your peace.
That's right.
Because we got Rich Reda coming to the
That's
stage.
right.
Coming to the stage.
That would be cool. That'd be a good show.
I mean, it sounded like a good, a good concept. It's just the first time out is always rough.
Is Valentine's Day the only day that could really fly, or is it just...
You do it around it.
It was just it wasn't on Valentine's Day. It was
Right.
Friday before. But
Right.
I just think that's kind of when you want to do something fun and interesting that has like romance around it somehow.
Now, would it have been more exciting if he magically made this ring appear and she went, I'm not feeling it?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Would that have been like a
That'd be
showstopper?
shocking. Either way, it'd be shocking.
Right?
Then he made himself disappear really
Yeah,
quickly.
exactly.
Just
It's the first time ever a comic has sawed himself in half.
That's right.
It's like, ooh, that's going to be great.
He's pulling everything out of his hat except the fucking receipt for the ring.
Have you guys ever seen someone say no? I never have.
Yes.
You have seen
Yes.
someone say no.
Yes.
See, that's why I would never want to publicly propose to anyone because
And
I would be afraid. that
wait,
they'd
is
say
this
no.
a first-hand experience?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Would you do a public proposal or would you do a private?
No, you always go private. Public proposal. I mean,
People do that. Like,
yeah, but it's like, come on.
Well, because
Would
now
you do
it's a Instagram.
Everybody's got to
society.
be.
You gotta have the
Everybody's got to be
photographer following
involved.
you, right?
well, you
Everybody's
could have the photographer follow you to wherever you're going to be, and it's still just the two of you. And then if the person says no, you tell the photographer burn the footage, just delete everything, and then no one has to know. But I'm talking about like when you're like, oh, all our friends and family are here. Let me just bust out a ring, surprise.
No, that is a private moment in my estimation. Not everybody needs to be fucking involved in it.
What about you? Would you do a public?
No, I
No,
don't think so.
no,
I mean, you don't want witnesses seeing you holding somebody at gunpoint, or
That's true.
Yeah.
Because then you're giving them the opportunity. Here's what happens. So if you do it in public, there's more likely the chance that this person is going to say yes because they feel under pressure.
Uh-huh.
So then everybody's all gung-ho about it, and they end up going along with it until day of, and they're fucking either bye-bye or they just are fucking miserable for life. Give them the opportunity to talk with you privately.
What's the percentage?
I like that,
What's the percentage you think of no's?
I like the idea that it's like, yes, I will marry you, and then when they hug, they're like, we gotta talk, bro.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Yeah.
That's 100% it.
Hey, when the photographer leaves,
gotta
I got
talk.
shit to tell you.
Yeah.
yeah. What do you think is the percentage of no's?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you think it's 10%?
I would
10%.
Public
it's-
10%?
No. In general, people who
in
go,
general?
will you marry me? And they go, yeah, I'm not feeling it. Like, what's the percentage of no's?
I would say probably.
I go 20%.
20. That's high.
Shit.
I think 20%.
That's real
That's
high.
steep.
Look, if you're out there and you're getting a ring and you're
Talk about not reading the
like,
room.
Clearly you've had that conversation. You're progressing
I
to
disagree.
that point.
I
Really?
disagree. I think at least 20% of people are like, this is it. This person's the one. I'm just going to do it, and it's going to be happily ever after. And they don't talk.
Wow.
They don't talk. Like, they don't really know what's going on. They don't really know where the other person is. I think probably half of couples don't realize that their partner is unhappy about real like relationship changing stuff. I bet half
Always
of couples
read
don't
the
realize.
diary.
You know why? Because they get lured in by the jeweler. It's always the jeweler. They screw them every time.
Every
They're like,
kiss begins with K.
things may not be great right now, but 2 carats will change
Went
all
to
that.
Jared.
Yeah.
K Jeweler. I mean, yeah.
Every kiss begins with K.
He went to Jared.
Did he?
Yeah.
He went to
Yeah.
the Atias flea market.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Don't go to Jared. Don't go to K. Go into the city. Go into the Diamond District. They'll give you a better deal. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know a guy.
I do.
You got to go to a guy who knows a guy.
That's
If
true.
you don't know a guy, call us. We all got guys.
Right.
They tell you where to go.
So all in all, you would do another
I would do
couple.
another one.
Like it was like roller skating from the '80s, couples only.
Yeah,
you
well,
do a couples only.
the problem is getting couples, right? Like getting couples well, we had one couple drop out because they had COVID, so we could always put them on next year. That's going to be great.
Yeah.
So the problem is getting couples and getting couples that nobody knows about, because part of the fun of the evening was having the audience guests after everyone went up. Okay, who do you think are couples? And what do you think their story is?
Oh, so everyone went up separate.
Everyone went
Oh,
up
I thought
separately.
you guys were going up as couples.
No, everyone did their own set separate from everyone else, and then when everyone was done, we said, okay, you've seen these comics, so pick one, and who do you think, that person goes with? Like, who do you think Gino goes with? You don't have to remember all of them, you just kind of remember some of them, and who do you think matches up?
Did they match them all up good?
They did, but it was, we had like...
a lot of people probably know who everybody is.
There were a lot of people there for the engagement who knew about the engagement, so that
cool.
right
All
away
right, that's
they knew
fair.
that. They knew those two.
You sly dog. You got somebody to invite everybody out. That's the ultimate bringer right there.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Look, comics, if you are looking to get engaged on a show, you want to propose,
or serve someone a warrant,
that's what
I say.
You have a large family, you can call Evan Weiss.
No, call me. We'll do it in February.
Call Evan Weiss,
year.
and you get a free video. I think if you get enough people to get it to the engagement.
It's $20.
It's $20.
I think
not
next
go that
year we either have to top it by
I'm
having
kidding,
somebody
Evan,
get
relax.
married. We either have somebody get married at the end of the show, or we have someone get served with divorce papers. That's the only way it's going to be. We can top the engagement.
Yeah, no,
I mean, that would be the topper.
That's how you close a show.
That would be the topper.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So someone gets served with divorce papers, and then you're like, all right,
Or-
who do you think?
Or a paternity
Serve them!
test, or a negative paternity test, something to bring it on.
You are not the father.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, good. We'll look forward to doing it next year. See what we can shake out with it.
Yeah, so the girl, the fiance, if you will, had never done comedy before, so she just
that's always good.
started doing comedy to be able to be on this show.
And how was she?
And she was fine.
Okay.
And I was concerned. I'm like, what if? I kept saying like, I want to see a video, because what if she bombs? Right? This is somebody who's not, doesn't have a lot of experience doing comedy.
I mean, the room was
So that's what I'm saying. But
right?
so
It was all her
but
people,
what if
right.
you bomb and then she wants to go home?
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a whole thing
Right.
planned.
And
then
he's
what
there
if
with the match
Yeah,
goal to
exactly.
bring, right.
So what if she's like, no, I hate it. They hated me. I want to go home
Oh,
right
if
now.
she bombs and
No.
he can't propose?
Yeah, that's what I was
She's
saying. I was
miserable?
Like,
Oh, that would have been fucking great.
I was so nervous for this situation. I was like, she's got to do well, and he's got to do well, because there's so much going on here that's out of my hands. But
a lot of
mercifully,
pressure.
they both did very well.
I want to spend the rest of your unfunny life with you.
Yeah.
She did extremely well for
Do
how
you
new
take
she
this
is.
mannequin to be your?
Yes.
Yeah, sadly I do. I do.
Right? Because what would you do if your significant other was like, I just bombed, I just want to go home? You're like, no, just stay. Like, no, I said I'm going home. Bitch, I'm going home. I'll see you at home. Leave me alone.
I'm leaving. I'll cut you.
I'm not staying here. These people suck balls.
And this 2-drink minimum's killing me.
Fucking real.
Pay my check. I'm going home. Fuck all of you.
So then we'll transfer right over to Valentine's Day. You want to talk about Valentine's? You wanted a post-mortem Valentine's
What'd you guys?
Day.
How was Valentine's Day for everyone?
That was good. My kid is
also made
awesome.
dinner.
What'd you make?
Yeah.
I made
Heart-shaped ravioli.
steak
Was it
and
shaped in the shape of a
shrimp
heart?
and scallop kebabs.
Were
and,
were the shrimp like this? Like
they were
just a shrimp?
gigantic.
You
They
made
weren't-
everything in
they were-
hearts, didn't you?
No, I had the plan, and then my plan kind of went south. So we're gonna do it over the weekend. I bought heart ravioli. I bought heart macarons,
Ooh.
and I usually go.
Did you
and
have
I
heart
get it.
steaks or something?
No, they're hard to find. I used to be able to find them, but I got
Cook
heart.
a steak and cut
heart
it.
mozzarella.
Heart mozzarella.
Yeah.
Heart mozzarella.
Wow.
All right, clock
Yeah,
it.
no, I didn't go to that. I mean, we had good food, but it wasn't. It was just shaped like regular food.
Do
Shape
you
like
even
regular-
try? Are you even trying?
The
I
heart
don't-
pizza's
yeah.
the biggest ripoff
Yeah.
ever.
Heart
Yeah.
pizza's adorable.
It's a ripoff.
Why? Is
Because
it
you
more-
get
is
less
it
less of a
around
fucking
by.
slice.
Yeah, you get gypped.
One less slice.
Who cares? It's 2 people. How much pizza do you want to fucking eat?
All of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot.
You get, Little Caesars.
Little
Do they
Caesars.
make little heart Caesars?
It's stuffed
Frankie's
crust.
East Side, wherever you get
Does
it from.
every pizzeria make heart-shaped pizza? Is that
I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, depending on how shitty your delivery guy is,
it's going to be
It's
in the
gonna
shape of
be
a heart?
fucking
Yeah.
heart
that way,
shaping.
because the way they hit the brakes, you never know what you're getting. You're like,
Oh, yeah, triangle pizza.
the rhombus. Oh wow, this is great.
So you're gonna do that shit this weekend?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
I'm going to do that
All
this
right,
weekend.
so maybe you're getting the
Always a pallbearer, never a corpse. Thanks.
Wow.
Well, we look forward to hearing that then.
Yeah.
Rawr.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Fool me once, shame
Well,
on you. Fool me twice, shame on
I
me.
mean, we got a late start, but we
did get
have
a
a
late
big
start.
show coming up next, so we
Yes.
should really clear the airwaves for the. I believe it's the
1 year anniversary special.
of the Mayor of Levittown.
That's right.
And
Mr.
Mikey
Mikey Keeks.
Woo!
Mr.
It's
Mikey.
canceled. We're gonna do it next week.
God damn it, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Did he
We
just say that?
fucking promoted
yeah.
this stupid ass show.
right,
Next
yeah,
week,
thank
I'm
you
not saying
for
a fucking
calling
word
it.
about it.
Disregard the
Come
show.
on,
has
come on
been
in for a
shit
couple minutes,
canned.
Michael.
I'll hang for a couple minutes.
It's been shit canned.
Guys, Evan Weiss is here and he's pissed.
You could have just said he's here. It's the same thing.
It's-
Yeah.
He thinks we're mocking him or something.
What's up, Mike?
You have no idea how badly I want to play.
I gotta tell you guys, like, I have turned over a new leaf, and I'm a
new
kinder,
leaf.
gentler Carla. So
Okay.
I don't really make fun of people like that anymore. So I'm a little, sad for you guys.
Just
and
me.
that's how you
Just
entertain
me.
each other.
Yeah, I barely.
Yeah, I
don't
bust
know
people's
you.
balls just like they bust mine. Look, if you're in this business and you don't have a fucking thick skin about yourself, you're in the wrong fucking
I'm just saying,
business.
I don't mock people like that. I've grown.
You're in the wrong business. Simple as that.
No, you've
I've
grown.
You do
I've
grow.
Groan.
I've grown as a person.
I-
I've matured. And I
You
said,
know
"We
what?
don't do
You
those
need to
things."
take a lesson from Robo Tim and not give a shit and just.
Robo Tim is a mean person.
You called me a hippopotamus yesterday.
Well, in my defense, you were acting like a fucking hippopotamus. What do you want me to do?
Today, Mike, she's a new person.
Today.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was just today.
First of all, I called
Yeah.
you a mycopotamus, number one.
Mycopotamus. Nice.
I need to.
Nice. Oh wait, we got new cameras. Ooh.
Hello.
Ooh. Is that the one with the X-ray?
He looks great.
So you called him a mycopotamus?
I may have called him a mycopotamus. I mean, he was acting like a mycopotamus.
We're acting like a carlinoceros.
He's trying to say I have a big nose, because I'll fucking go to the club and get a nose job right now.
Technically, next week will not be your anniversary.
It'll be our 53-week anniversary.
Okay, so
Now, why'd you
53
guys
week.
puss out and cancel?
Nah, well, because
Mark's still home and he just,
where's the mayor? Of
It's
Levittown?
late.
Where is
Mayor of
he?
Levittown's
Where
still
is he in the shower crying about the
Uh,
internet?
yeah,
All
he
right.
was,
All right. Way to go, Hirsch.
he was texting me before. He's like, "What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?" Like freaking out because he's got very bad anxiety. But Juliana had the phone, so Mark's just like freaking out, just like texting Juliana basically.
She's sending back like
Fun-
all consonants.
Yeah. Finally, she-
Juliana just sending emojis,
Yeah,
like laughing
yeah,
emojis.
pretty much. And she couldn't give a shit. But then he finally called, and Juliana's like, "Mark."
well, it's good to have you back on, sir.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
It's nice.
Good episode. You guys are watching the whole thing.
No
It's-
one's watching. We have no internet.
Literally no one's watching. We're here. We have
I
two
saw
people
8
watching.
I saw 8 people.
Two
at one
people
point.
are watching.
Next week we're going to be holding cans with string and just go door to door with people.
I don't have a
Hello?
problem. I don't have a
Hello?
problem.
Hello?
I have
Hello?
no beef pre-recording. I
Yeah,
like the idea that we can just
pre-record
pre-record
and people
and just release it.
People can listen
But this
on-
reminds me of like
I'm all right
the
with
last
that.
3 years of work with Zoom.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
except I'm wearing pants right now.
No, you're not.
As far
No,
as
he's
you know.
not. He's
No,
not
he's not.
though.
Right. Oh
He's
shit,
really
I'm not wearing pants. Yeah.
I'm just letting you know he's not.
Yeah. Well, it would have been their 1 year anniversary, and it's our 2 week anniversary.
It's a 2 week
Yeah,
anniversary.
or actually, it's our one.
On
it's
behalf
our
of
8th year
Verizon,
anniversary.
I apologize that it's going to be 1 week.
Do we count this? Like, when can we start counting when we actually start on time in our live? Because I think
Oh,
that's
so
when
we
should
haven't even
start.
had a show
No,
yet.
this is like
Yeah.
with the
A second dry run.
with like we're prenatal here.
So I've
We're
been here for a
prenatal.
year now. Everything went smoothly until you fucking people
Yeah.
came along.
Yeah.
It's true. It is my fault. It
Abu.
usually,
It's Abu, our IT guy.
We had 50 excellent weeks here at
Yeah.
Govs Radio.
Yeah. Way to go, Robo Tim.
Good job, Tim. Good job.
God damn it. Hey, you wanted me on board.
It's true.
He's not even a Spice Girl now. We have to call him a Splice Girl because he.
Are
has
you
to do
doing it next
something with
Tuesday?
the,
Was it? Yeah, we're gonna be here next
if
Tuesday.
you would like me to come and like
no, they want to be live.
Oh yeah, no. I'm sure they want you as their tech guy.
Yeah.
This is good.
Jimmy's gonna come in with a foil hat on. I got this.
We'll be here Monday, so just watch the show on
God
Tuesday.
damn it. All right, that's fine.
Yeah. They're camping out until they get Wi-Fi. Right.
There's a line at the door. Can we get Tim for our Wi-Fi? For
All
our
of a sudden,
tech guy?
there's gonna be, no, we're gonna open the back door. There's gonna be a guy there from Verizon going. You guys think you're funny?
Yes, exactly.
Now you'll never get into
You hear me now, motherfucker? You hear me now?
They're gonna go overdue. That's why you don't have
Exactly.
internet. Overdue.
Oh, Carla, you think you got the free router last week?
Yeah. Right. You just lost
Yeah.
Nickelodeon.
Exactly.
But is it a legit, like, do you have Verizon over? Because you're close.
Yeah, I have Optimum.
You have Optimum, okay.
What's Optimum? Is that Cablevision?
Yeah, it's Altice or whatever.
Altice.
Yeah.
Oh,
XLT.
so there's no Cablevision anymore?
No.
Yeah, how
no.
old am I when I say like Cablevision?
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't even know
Profession.
what the other.
oh,
Yes.
oh, you have Wilco?
Yeah,
I don't even know what the other.
I just
companies
paid my
are.
Ma Bell.
I gotta go to Bohack and go food shopping.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I've been going back and forth because I'm like, I'm canceling Verizon. I'm going back and forth. Then I call Optimum and I'm like, you guys are just as expensive. This
And
is
just as
ridiculous.
shitty.
Yeah.
By the
and
way,
then
just
I'm,
as
and then I'm
shitty.
fiber optic yet either around here. So
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
I'm like, I can't be bothered
Yeah.
with this shit.
It's
But like you were saying, you got to be a new customer, so you have to like
Right.
drop
Oh,
one.
Time
start as a
Warner,
new
that's the other
customer.
one. Time
New
Warner.
customer.
City.
I called Optimum as a new customer.
Yeah.
$5 I'm saving. I go, I'm not even going to go through the hassle for $5.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You're really gonna fight. They
Best
have-
we could do, $5 off.
But $5.
They
Best we could
literally
do.
have a retention department
Yeah.
to retain
Right.
people, and they're trained in fucking
Yeah.
trying to sell you
Psychological warfare.
Yeah.
You know what I got? You know what I thought was really disingenuous was DirecTV hyping up. Meanwhile, they lost the NFL package, which is the only reason anyone has
that's
DirecTV,
yeah,
right?
why else would
And they lost it, and I'm like, oh, they're advertising. People are going to sign up, and they
Well,
go,
they have the NBA package.
What's going on?
Yeah,
So they
exactly.
still have
yeah,
the
but the
NBA
NFL package drives.
Yeah,
And now who
Direct.
has? Now where do you get?
YouTube TV
Yeah.
is going to have it.
Oh.
They Google
Yep.
outfit them,
Yep.
Oh.
so it's going to be streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my next stop. The problem is, if you want to get YouTube TV, you still need a good internet provider,
Yeah, well, that's
which
the thing,
sticks
yeah,
you for
exactly.
those clowns anyway. So
It's just such a, and I know it's the internet because none of our phones are
Yeah,
connected
nothing's on Wi-Fi.
to Wi-Fi. So,
But we're on 5G over here. Woohoo!
yeah. Can we just fucking run it off your phone?
We
Let's
did.
do it.
We
No,
did.
no. I
We've
mean,
been live this whole
like,
time.
you know, we'll just.
We'll
just hotspot your phone.
So. But we're gonna try this again next week, I guess, right?
So next week, our inaugural episode.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we did our dry run late. Today we did our dry run record.
Right.
And then next week we do the official start.
Like 2 weeks ago, it was gas. This week's like a shark. Next week we'll go full.
Next week
you
shit.
take a shit.
Yeah, next week
Next
we're
week
actually
we're
gonna
gonna be
dump.
the
We're
shit.
gonna dump right on this show.
Yeah. Who's on before you guys on Tuesdays?
Once every, I think bi-weekly, it's
Joe
Joe
Petroni?
Petroni, yeah.
Oh, so and he doesn't do it from here, right?
He does it here.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So next
maybe
next
we
week he'll
swap
be
it
in.
out with him. Maybe we
He
can
does
swap
every
it out.
2 or 3 weeks he's here.
Okay.
But here's the important thing: will there be? Is Knock 'em Dead on tomorrow?
Knock 'em dead. Well, I mean, that depends on whether fucking Verizon gets their shit together or not.
Yeah.
So,
So the whole town's out.
according to, Pat Dunn was messaging me that the town is out. A couple people that live in the area said that Verizon is out. And then I called Mike O'Toole, who does the Wart on Mondays. He was having issues the other day, but he looked online and spoke to Verizon, and it is an outage.
Yeah.
So,
Boo.
And it just hasn't
Technology
come back.
sucks. Totally overrated.
Yeah.
So when it's been an outage for all week?
it's been an
Is that
outage
happening?
most of the day today, at least.
Oh.
All right. Well, we'll try it again next week.
Yeah, well, we're going to do
The
whatever
good
we
news
do.
is, as bad as this was, nobody will know.
Nobody will know.
Well-
Nobody will ever see this.
Our apologies to Hershey and the Keegs.
What the fuck are we
for-
apologizing to them
Sorry,
for?
Carla.
for the
Yeah,
fact
I'm
that
on,
they won't be able to
down-
do.
down-
I'm
them.
wait a minute. I'm suspecting.
So it's down, right?
No,
Yeah.
I'm suspecting inside jobs here. First, the banner's missing. Then the anniversary show's shelved. I feel like Keegan's desperate attempt to get out of this.
He's trying to force Hirschman.
I mean, Mike.
Screw
Mark,
their
stay
dumb
on. I'm
anniversary.
gonna
Yeah.
try to work
Yeah.
on dynamic
Yeah,
with these
yeah.
guys.
Mike, I'm gonna need you to pop the trunk of the car to see if that banner's in there.
It's working.
Hirschman's wrapped in that banner going to a landfill somewhere. Put him in a Yeti cooler.
If we just drop Oakerson. And,
Where the fuck are you guys going without me? Fuck their fuckiversary. No one cares about their dumbiversary.
What do you think? You're Harold Melvin without the Blue Notes? Fuck
Do
you.
Hershey and the Oaks.
Hershey and the Oaks.
Hershey and the Oaks.
Hershey and the Oaks. And we got.
Mark Hirschman would not survive 2
No,
shows
not
with
at
me.
all.
He would be crying by the
Yeah,
end
he
of the
would be-
show.
he would be
I'd
able to
going,
fucking handle
shut
you.
up.
And anyway.
Shut up.
anyway.
Stop crying.
Look, me and Mike have done shows alone, and they've been fucking
I
fantastic.
know, right?
Been great.
Yeah.
We get along until you fucking throw your horse shit into the. Thanks.
Boring.
And you annoy both of us, and then we're just annoyed.
Yeah, I know, because they're
Tim,
jealous.
I'm gonna need you to be
They're
nicer,
so
or else
fucking
we're
boring.
never getting an empanada in this studio.
I-
I'm gonna need you to be nicer.
Can you imagine a Tim and Mike show? They just sit there and fucking lick each other's buttholes.
Yeah, I
That's
would
all
do
it would
it.
be. That would be
Well,
on.
can we just do audio and not video on the show?
What do you
That's
got,
all
Mike?
you would hear.
Like I said before, we renamed the show to Two He's and a C.
You just hear this.
And they're interchangeable.
That's fucking precious, dude. That's
Wow,
best.
let's go on
Mike,
that.
here's
note.
We're gonna end it on,
Let's go
on
on
Mike
that
Keegan.
note. Tim,
Yeah.
do we have a song for our show? Like, do we start and finish with
We
a
do. We
song?
do it. We have an outro.
What's our outro?
I love that you asked that because I'm pretty sure Tim sent this to us several times, and I also have not listened to it.
No, I remember listening to the intro, but I didn't know we had an outro.
Oh, we have an outro.
All right, cool.
We
Because,
definitely
The
do.
intro and the
All right.
outro sound like someone growling.
Settle down. We will be back next
Catch him
week.
at a red light. I guarantee it's Tony Tibio.
God damn it. We'll be back next week. Hershey and the Keys will be back next week on Tuesday celebrating the anniversary show. And if I have to show up with
They said
flowers
it
and
wouldn't
balloons, I'm going to do
last.
it.
Did they pay you for advertising? Jesus, you
Yep.
said Hershey and the Keys more
Hey,
than you
hey.
said anything else.
Look,
Look,
Jesus
We
advertises.
all made a fucking deal back in the day that
We
we were
did?
supporting each other no matter what.
Robo Tim.
We're a
All right,
family.
Yeah.
I'm not supporting shit.
Well, you're a dick.
We like
Well, anyway, make sure you tune in next Tuesday for
Yes.
the Hershey and the Keys anniversary show, and Wednesday for us, and we may have internet.
We may have internet. And, the
And if
circle
not,
is
we're
right.
going to go live from Rich's phone.
Right.
Live from
Uh,
Rich's phone.
I should have
So-
got the bigger phone.
So, also,
We're going to need a bigger phone.
what do you got coming up this weekend? Anything?
Oh, yes, on Friday, interestingly enough, for all you seafood lovers, me and Mike are going to be at Ben's Crab.
Thank you.
Ben's
That's
Crab.
right.
Because
Big time.
you know you've hit the big time when people are eating seafood from a bag
Wow.
around you as you tell jokes.
Sounds
Someone's going to fucking
delicious.
choke on their lobster.
Are people going to be sledgehammering
I hope
crab
so.
legs like
I
on
hope
stage?
so.
Yeah.
I know I am.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna be
god.
elbow deep
Who else
in
is on that
crabs.
show?
Larry Izzo.
Larry
Very
Izzo.
funny. I know I want to be elbow deep in crab when I'm in there.
All right.
And then
Larry Izzo's gonna get a shell in the eye, just flying.
Yeah. Collateral damage. Let's chalk it up.
And then Saturday we're somewhere in Brooklyn,
All right.
but I believe that's a private event,
All right.
so yous can't come. Sorry.
You just can't. All right, so
And
somewhere-
then next week we're at the Funny Farm, but it's sold out, so yous also can't come.
Both shows sold out with Jeff Norris. That'll be fun.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
And then obviously you're with her. Everything she just said this weekend. Are you? We
Yeah.
got anything else? Sunday.
Yeah, he's opening for
yeah,
me.
Sunday actually I'll be here in the giggle room.
Right.
Sunday.
That's yeah.
Chris Monty, Mark Hirschman, and Ira Lazarus or whatever that guy's name
Was
is.
it LGBTQ? Nice.
So
Cool.
all right.
Oh,
Govs.com.
Tim, I have stuff coming up.
What do you
What
got?
you got coming
I'll
up?
be selling insurance from my home office, thank you, in my house, if anybody cares.
You'll be golfing in freezing temperatures.
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Christ.
Oh my God.
Well,
Jeez. On that note,
you can catch Rich
The-
Reda golfing.
the
with
crypt keeper
negative
just walked
90
out.
degrees.
Shitting his
Just
pants.
happened. Oh, Tony. Did you
look,
pay the
it's-
bill?
oh look, it's Tony and no internet.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah, we
Okay.
just had this problem 2 weeks ago.
What'd you pay?
Well, you are huffing and
No, I
puffing.
had nothing. What?
You are huffing and puffing. I mean, I get that it takes a lot for a one-legged man to get places, but
No, I'm just laughing because of what just happened. Did you see
Shit
his?
out of
Did
me.
you have a camera on his face? I hope?
Yeah,
I did have a
that's
camera
on
on his
camera,
face.
yeah.
He literally turned white. Wow.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were recording. I didn't mean to interrupt.
It does
I
not
apologize.
matter. It's fine. You know,
Anyway, I
you
guess
know how
we'll
we
end
roll
the show
around here.
there. Thanks to
Yes.
Buzzkill Tony. Thanks, Tony.
People,
Thanks,
we will
Tony.
see you next week. You take care. Here we go.
Yeah.
We're
Bye,
out.
guys.
See
Wave
ya.
to the phone, Carla. Woo! Big wave to the phone. Big Robo Tim.
Thank you for checking out the Why You Like This podcast. Be sure and share the show and head on over to our Facebook page, our Twitter, and our TikTok page to share content from the show. We're also on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Google Play. So do us a favor and spread the word. We'll see you next week.